Left-hand drive. And...
You've had it. You've all had it. You've all had it. It's like the C of E guy. He did a bit on the side, albeit in an MG, but he did a bit on the side.
Right.
And you, well, what's your name?
My name's Arthur Pendragon.
Arthur what, King Arthur?
That's the one.
I thought he was a fictional character.
No, I'm not fictional, and nor's me sword.
Oh, right. OK, finally, at the end, you are...
Tariq Nassim.
Tariq Nassim, and you live where?
West Sussex.
And you drive what?
I've got Skoda RS.
A Skoda RS, quick car. Mind you, there is a little note I've got here that you once took it to Paris, but you misread the speed signs.
I did.
You thought 130 kilometres an hour was miles an hour.
Yeah.
Brilliant. OK, well, we're going to find out how you did on the track, what you did this morning. Plainly, you've kept the car in one piece, which is more than can be said for the Bishop, who came here a couple of weeks ago.
Never trust a bishop.
No, exactly. And you, keep off the grass. We'll see how you get on a little bit later.
Over the past few weeks, we've been telling you about some cracking deals on new cars. Remember the Volkswagen Passat for under 11 grand? Or the Fiat Stilo for 7,995? Or best of all, a Ford car for 4,995. I'll tell you, it's never been cheaper or easier to buy a new car. And the net effect of that is it's killing the value of second-hand ones. In fact, at the bottom end of the market, something like this, they're practically giving them away. Here we are, first car of the day, little Citroën AX.
It's got less than 40,000 miles on the clock, but because it's 7 years old, I can buy this car for around £1,300.
Now, this is a Citroën AX Elation. It's a limited edition. It's based on the debut, so it's got the 1-litre engine, which means it's cheap to insure, but you also get a sunroof and you get metallic paint. And you know when you look inside, it's going to be nice. Yeah, look at that. All the stereo, all the bits and pieces you'd expect. And it's only done 39,000 miles. This car's not even halfway through its life.
A couple of years ago, an AX of that age and mileage would have cost you £2,000, so it's a steal. Next, I looked for a family car and found this Nissan Primera for under £1,000.
You get power steering, get electric windows, you even get a factory sunroof. OK, it's done 98,000 miles, but it's going to be good for at least another 40,000 miles.
And you won't be investing in some weather-beaten banger either. A careful check of the paintwork shows there's no telltale signs of accident damage repair. The electric windows work fine, as does the tilt and slide sunroof. And when you rev the engine from cold, there's no nasty knocks or rattles.
So all this for £1,000 seems like a good deal to me.
But just how low can you go and still get some working wheels? This man, Martin Gurdon, wouldn't even spend £200 on a car. This Nissan 300C cost him £100. It's got 135,000 miles on the clock, but so far it's given him a year's trouble-free motoring.
With a car like this, you need things like a strong battery,
Right.
decent plug leads, decent plugs.
Right.
I mean, the electrical problems tend to be the bugbear of
Right.
old, cheap cars. People
Yeah.
are skimped on maintenance.
Yeah.
And you'll find that a simple car like this will be intrinsically reliable if you look after it.
I mean, obviously, you're a convert to this kind of motoring.
I just think it's hilariously funny. Why get a car with hire purchase and then watch it depreciate?
Sure.
I mean, all right, it's not something which is going to impress, but with a little bit of thought, it can be just as reliable as something which is 10, 12 years younger. And, you know, if somebody stuffs it or it gets nicked or it breaks in a big way, well, I throw it away and buy another one.
You do need to know what you're doing if you're going in for £100 motoring, but a little bit more will still get you a decent car. This Vauxhall Astra CDI, it's got power steering, electric mirrors, and you even get a factory sunroof.
Look at this, £450, and that's from a dealer. If you're brave and went to an auction, you might get it even cheaper. But it's not an old nail. It's done 90,000 miles, it's got some service history and a new MOT. Plenty of life left in this.
One reason why you can pick up cars like this so cheaply is that they've got time bombs in them. By time bombs, I mean something that if it goes wrong, it'll cost you more than the car's worth to repair. Modern cars have onboard computers, and if they crash, you've had it. You'd be better off scrapping the car.
Some experts would say, avoid these time bombs. But think about it. Go in with your eyes wide open, run a car like this for maybe a year or two. It's cheap motoring. And when it does go bang, don't cry. Chuck it away and get another one.
But, Jason, that Astra, it was horrible.
It was 450 quid.
Yeah, true.
450 quid. Listen, I got a 13-year-old Volvo. It's done 160,000 miles. I paid 900 quid for it. I've just put it through another MOT. When it goes pop, I'll just chuck it away.
Yeah, but you're not going to pull in any of these cars, are you?
I don't care. 450 quid for an Astra. That's what you pay for a service on a new car.
True.
Right. You can get through Christmas without an Astra, but you can't get through without a spot of Bond. So here goes.
You ever got the feeling somebody doesn't like you?
Did you see that?
What?
That fish.
Yes.
How did the fish get into the car without Barbara Bach and Roger Moore drowning?
Good point, actually.
You see, I notice these things in films. If the hole's big enough for a fish to go